What is up, people of all different types of ages, races, genders, and yes, even you other species out there watching this video. My name is Omega Pro, and I have my first impressions here of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle. Now, this is a fighting game based around the anime JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, in case you could not tell from the title. Now, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure doesn't get talked about too much. It's not like one of those mainstream anime like Attack on Titan or something like that, you know? I mean, it's not, you know, necessarily the most underground anime out there either, but I feel like this anime is really, really good. So essentially how I came to learn about this is one of my friends was talking about it on Twitter, and I was like, oh yeah, I remember seeing that game. That game actually does look pretty cool. And then we just got to start talking about it, and he said that the anime was actually pretty good. So then I started watching the anime yesterday, and I love it. Now, I'm not too far into the anime, but I can tell already that this is going to be one of those anime that I will consider to be, you know, just phenomenal. And the game itself is also really good. Now, I can't speak any volumes to the game because I'm just playing the demo here, but the demo itself is very, very fun. I can tell that there's complexity to this game that you simply don't get with other anime games. You know, the Dragon Ball and the Naruto stuff. You don't get that same level of complexity that you're getting with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle. I feel like this can open up the gates for anime games to sort of take more advantage of a different sort of combat system in their fighting games. And while Dragon Ball Z games and Naruto games are fun in their own respect, this one can also be taken to a competitive level as well as it being fun. Now, I'm going to just talk about briefly my thoughts on the game and whether or not I should get the game, because I would like to do videos on this, but if you guys don't want to see reoccurring videos of JoJo's, then I just simply won't get it. But let me know in the comment section down below. You guys are watching the gameplay right now. Does this look like something that interests you? Do you want to see more videos on it? Just, you know, let me know. But anyway, I think the game overall is a very, very solid package with flaws that I can't really pick out just yet because, one, I'm just playing the demo, and two, you know, I haven't played, you know, I haven't had the full grasp of the entire game or anything for that long, or at all, rather. But in terms of just gameplay elements, there's very unique things at play here. So each character, at least in the demo, has a different mode of fighting. Like, for example, the character Dio uses vampirism, and that's just one of the, you know, things that sets up the game to be different. You know, every character has their own different quirks and stuff like that. So I think that's very, very unique, and I think it plays well to creating a unique fighting game experience as well as just an anime game experience in general. But opposed to that, the graphic style is weird. It's not the most high quality graphics out there. I do feel like the resolution is a little bit low, but the art style in itself is very, very beautiful, very well done. It looks like the opening sequence from the anime, and according to reports, it looks like, you know, this game actually looks like you're playing the manga. So that is really, really cool as well. I'm glad that they decided to go that route with the graphic style. I think it looks very good. The only reason why I brought up the fact that it might look like it has a low resolution is because some people might have an issue with that. I don't really have too much of an issue with it, but it does seem kind of noticeable. I don't know if this video is going to do it any justice because of the fact that, you know, YouTube generally destroys quality anyway. But when playing on your own TV, I've played it on my 28-inch, or I believe it's 28-inch or 27-inch monitor, as well as my 51-inch TV, and, you know, it does look like a good game, just the resolution does look a little bit off. The character designs are very true to the anime, and I'm happy about that. The voices all return from the anime, and here's another thing that people might have an issue with, is that this game is 100% Japanese only in terms of dialogue, because this anime was never brought to America. It's never been localized. There are no English voice actors, so all the dialogue is spoken in Japanese, and then there's subtitles for everything, which I don't have a problem with because, you know, I watch anime all the time, so I'm used to this, and I think that's really what they were going for here. They know that the main people that are going to be buying this game are going to be people that watch anime frequently and are used to hearing Japanese voices and then just reading the subtitles. Will this game ever be on competitive circuits? That's very hard to tell. From what I can see, it doesn't seem like it has too much depth, or, I mean, it has depth, but it doesn't seem like it has enough depth to necessarily be considered a full-fledged fighting game. For example, With one of the characters, Dio, you can pull off a really cool combo just by pressing square repeatedly. And then there's another character also, I don't remember his name, but he should be one of the guys that I'm fighting in this video. But with him, you know, it's sort of the same thing where you can just sort of, you know, keep pressing square and then you get a pretty cool combo. So I think this game blends that well, though. I think what this game was trying to do was make it so where anime fans can jump in. If you're a fan of the anime, you can just jump in and have fun, keep pressing square and stuff like you would a Dragon Ball or a Naruto game, and then leave it at that. However, there are also, when you go into the command list, there are also abilities that say that it's comboable. There's, you know, it looks like there might be some knock-up stuff going on. I haven't figured out how to do that stuff yet. There might be some juggles in there as well. So it looks to be like a game that will be very easy to play when you first get into it, but then, you know, it's, you know, difficult to master. That's sort of the gameplay that I got from it anyway. In general, I think the game plays well. It feels well, with the very, very minor issue of there being few frame drops here and there. Doesn't happen too frequently, but it happens, you know, frequently enough to where I decided to point it out. And another thing that this game does is with each stage there are special stage events that go on, and this can range from a chandelier falling on somebody to, you know, a horse in a carriage trampling over an enemy, or even you. I decided to turn those off because I hate stage interactions with any fighting game ever. When I'm playing a fighting game, like let's say if it's Smash Brothers or something like that, I hate putting on items and I hate stupid stage gimmicks and all that stuff. I just want it to be a fight on a fight and leave it at that. And that's what I like in my game. And, you know, this game allows you to do that. It allows you to turn off these stage interactions, which I find to be very, very useful, and I'm glad that they decided to put that in there. Overall, this fighting game seems really good. It's definitely super fun to play. It has that anime charm game, or it has that anime game charm rather, where as soon as you play it, you know, you just love it. You know, you're having a great time. You know, you can take a random person that, you know, obviously they'll have to have some sort of interest in gaming or fighting games rather, and they'll have a good time with this. You know, like if you grab a random person and you start having them play the Storm games, they'll probably have a blast playing it. You know, they won't know what's going on, they won't know what they're doing, but it'll look cool, and that's all they really care about. So I think that this game is good so far, and I would definitely love to do videos on it. You know, I feel like this game has enough depth to where I can make a decent amount of videos on it. I can even go as far as to create, you know, combo tutorials and all that other stuff for the game. But let me know what you guys think. Have you tried the demo? It's free right now on PS3 if you want to go download it. Have you tried the demo? What do you think of it? Do you want to see gameplay of this on my channel? Let me know in the comment section down below. And as always, if you like this video, please leave it a like rating. It helps me out more than you can ever imagine. And I will catch you guys on the flip flop. Have a good one.